Hi everyone, it's Lisa Brown with InkandInspirations.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. In this video, we're going to be making this cute little treat pouch with the Over the Moon stamp set from Stampin' Up. And I've got one of these little cowtails candies inside of here. And so let's get started. This is a piece of the See a Silhouette Designer Series paper, and I've cut it at 2 inches by 9 inches. And then once you decide what is going to be your front, if your paper has directionality and you want everything right side up, pick that to be your front. And at that point, score in 4 inches from that edge, and it's going to fold up just like this. Now, and to make it a little bit easier, I also scored it at a 1/2 inch from each side. And that's just a guideline for putting my tear and tape and for assembling it, okay? But first, since I know this is going to be the top edge of the actual little pouch, I'm going to take this detailed trio punch that has a corner rounder, and I'm just going to slide that in and make sure my edges are touching the guides along the sides. And punch, and then do it again on this side. And punch. All right, and the guides are right here on the punch itself, so you want to be sure your paper is butted up against that before you actually punch. So now that gives it a nice little finished edge at the top, and I'm going to put some tear and tape on the outside of these scores here. And that will help us hold the pouch together. Now, the little cowtails I had never seen before, and when I went on the incentive trip to Greece with Stampin' Up, I saw some cute projects made with some of the other demonstrators' swaps with this candy, and I thought, I have got to find that. And what I did is I Googled it, and I found it a big bag on Amazon, and I thought, if I get that big bag, I'm gonna eat that candy, and I did not want to do that. So I also saw that it was at Dollar General and Dollar Tree, so I found a little pack of it at Dollar Tree because I wanted to show you how cute it is for these little projects. Okay, so now we have a little pocket here. I'm going to stick my finger down in there to open it up a bit. And these are the Cowtails minis. And I'm just going to slide that right down in there. Okay. And it's just the right size to push it on down in there. It's got a big air bubble in it, but I'm going to leave it just like that. Okay. So now we're going to embellish. I've got a piece of the wrinkled seam binding ribbon in Crushed Curry, and it's cut about 13 inches, and I'm going to go ahead and tie that around the top in a little bow. I love this ribbon. It's soft and easy to tie. Let me move this down so you can see. Just going to tie a single knot here. Kind of butterfingers today. Let me get this tied. This is like, we had a seam binding ribbon years ago that I loved. And this is like that, except it has the little crinkled look. I may have said wrinkled. It's probably crinkled. Sounds nicer. All right, and then we can kind of trim off those edges. And then we're going to work with our little cow. Okay, so cute. All right, I've already stamped this little cow. It's on Whisper White with Magenta Black ink because I'm going to be coloring with Stampin' Blends. And first, I've got the light soft suede. And these are so easy to color because you can leave, if you desire, the majority of the little cow white and just do the little spots and highlight pieces. And this is just like coloring book coloring. I do no shading or anything like that. Okay. All right, there we go with that. Then I'm going to take a dark crumb cake and do the little hooves, just to make it a little different than its spots, or her spots, I should say. Okay, now I've got dark petal pink that I'm going to use for the little nostrils and the udder. And I forgot the little tail in soft suede, and then I have to do the ears. I'm coloring and I see things that I've forgotten and I kind of get distracted. Okay, there we go. So cute. Now, I wanted it to look a little more defined, so to speak. So I'm taking my light So Saffron, since we have yellows here in this paper, and I'm going to give it a shadow around it just to ground it a little bit and to give it a little bit more color. Now, normally when I'm coloring an image like this, I will use either light Pool Party to outline it or light Smoky Slate, but those colors just weren't going to work for me here, and I wanted to give the image just a tad bit more color, so I decided to try this light So Saffron, and it worked. It did what I wanted it to do. See there, it kind of makes it just pop off the page. Now, I've got my 2 1/4 inch circle punch, and I'm going to slide that in and punch that little cow out. Let's get our pouch back and I'm going down the center of this circle with the cow right side up so that I can just lay it over that part where the candy is inside, and it'll adhere, and when it dries it'll have a really good stick. Okay, all right, now let's do our sentiment. I have a scrap piece of crushed curry cardstock and the Cow's It Going sentiment, and I'm going to use my Memento black ink and just ink that up and find a space where I can stamp. There we go. And get my paper snips, and I'm just going to cut that out, getting close to the sentiment, but trying not to chop off any of the letters. And it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. I love doing sentiments like this. It's fun and whimsical and easy and quick. Okay, so now this will go in the trash. And I'm going to just angle that a bit right there. I'm going to use liquid glue again. Now these you would want to give time to dry when you try these. And like that. I'm going to hold it a bit. Now these, what I thought these would be so cute for is like at the end of the first week of school, you know, we're getting close to back to school time, to put these in maybe a child's lunch kit or lunch bag, or maybe in a teacher's box at school, say, "How's it going?" Anyway, thought it's cute. I know as a teacher I would have appreciated something like that. Cute, humorous, and fun. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. Visit my website at inkandinspirations.com. Go over there and grab this set. It's so cute, cute sentiments. It's fun to color. And if you have children or grandchildren, they would love it. Okay? All right, I'll talk to you all again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.